Listen closely. We don't have much time. We were brought to this community for a reason.
To hide, because we were in danger.
Well, somebody way up in D.C., I find out who, I'll kill the son of a bitch myself. I want you to hide and seek.
Seek what?
There's a man living in this community they believe might have been involved in the planning of the attacks last month.
Who is it?
Elliot Gillum. He's a Canadian. He's been living in this country for over a decade. He's got a bioengineering company. His wife's name's Susan.
Do we want to do this in private?
My orders are to involve the women in this room in the investigation.
In what manner?
They want to use Molly to make contact with Gillum. Once you've done that, they want you to befriend Susan, learn what you can about her.
Well, what about us?
Ms. Brown, you're already in place as Isaac Reed's nanny. Isaac Reed is Gillum's accountant. See if you can find any financial statements around the house. Ms. Gerhardt, you have 4 students in your homeroom. Their parents work for Gillum's company. Cozy up to them, learn what you can about them.
So someone in Washington has put our wives in a potentially dangerous situation for weeks and none of us knew?
And instead of pulling them out now, they want them in deeper?
I don't think so.
Objections? Ready to hear.
I signed myself up, not my wife.
I told them that.
Then go back and tell them again.
Are we under attack? Did someone assassinate our vice president and try to kill the man that we elected to be our next president?
Amongst other atrocities.
Then we are at war. We're in a war for this country's survival, and someone thinks that we might be of use.
It's an extreme situation. It's a one-time deal. That's what they promised me.
Their promises mean anything?
And if we find something, does that mean it's over? Do I get my kids back?
That's what it means.
They're not trained for this, Tom.
Good thing I married the best instructor in the world.
It's not safe.
You keep me safe. The men in this room aren't the only ones who know how to spell the word beauty.
And then here is lesson number 1. This ain't no spelling bee.
Hey, can you spare a minute for a soldier who's about to get sent out?
It's a map. Back to our kids.
Look, on the day I met you, you were screaming at First Louis into a corner for elbowing his way in front of you to get a drink. What'd I tell you?
Marshal your resources.
Mm-hmm. Look, the thing we learned in the Rangers? Don't use all your energy at once. Cannon reads trust, that's not something you gotta study. It just comes natural to you. Just do what comes naturally. It's okay.
I need advice.
Ask away.
There's not enough hours in the day to have every kid come in early or stay late so that I can dig into their lives.
Want my advice? Be passionate about your task till you're right.
Again.
Gillum is a wine connoisseur. They have one child, Todd, 20, interning in D.C.
With? Interning with?
With a congressman, Tim Feely.
Ted Feely. Republican or Democrat?
Why does that?
Tells you how they're aligned. How would you meet a man like that?
I go. I call his secretary and say you want to have lunch with him.
Think like a Ranger.
I find out where he and his wife go and when. Eat, shop, exercise.
Dissect their lives, where they go, how they get there. And after that research?
I set something up so that he will come to me.
And why is that?
So that he will have need of me.
Go and do so.
Nightmares again, Dr. Roga?
I sleep, and what little time is left of me is of my concern.
We located your family. They're at a resort in Zihuatanejo, Mexico. You're being watched.
No, you can't touch them. If you try, they'll kill them.
They're gonna kill them anyway.
They told me, as long as I didn't talk, that my family would just be watched until it's over.
Till what's over? These are terrorists you work for, Dr. Roga. Their promises are worthless. Got radiation poisoning from military-grade plutonium. If you built them a weapon, your family checks out in 3 days. So whatever it is you made for them, they're gonna use it before then, aren't they?
I'm sorry. God, believe me, I am.
These people will not leave anyone alive who can possibly identify them. As soon as that weapon goes off, your family will be killed, which is why I am the only hope you have. Now tell me, what is the weapon?
Water.
You need some water?
Water filter for an American reservoir. The poison that's inside me will be used to poison the water supply.
In what city?
First, you bring me my family. Here where I can see them. Then I'll tell you where. Give me your secrets. Bring me a sign. Give me a reason to walk the fire. See another dawn through a daughter's eyes. You give me a reason to walk the fire.
All right, the real trick isn't getting them out.
What's the real trick?
Trying to get them to want to leave under their own volition.
Well, we'll just explain to them.
Would you believe such a story coming from the mouth of a stranger?
Gray reported at least 4 hostiles.
Who looked like every other tourist there.
Be watching for anyone trying to make contact with the family. Family gets a vacation. As long as the husband keeps his mouth shut, the missus and the kids never need to know they were one slip of the tongue away from getting killed.
See, so we're rescuing people who don't even know that they need rescuing.
You, ready to make an honest woman out of me?
With this ring, I'd be wed.
That'll never last.
The reef's perfect for snorkeling, and if you like sailing, we have a rental service here at the resort.
Oh, I have a feeling we're going to be sticking pretty close to home. Of course.
Your bags are inside. Gracias, señor. Enjoy your honeymoon.
Thought I heard English. Hola, neighbor. Where you from?
Miami.
Oh, I've been there. Here's better. So if you're not at the beach, it's pretty much where it's at.
All the restaurants were starving after the flight.
Well, this one's good, but they have more than one. One that way's pretty casual. This way here's a little bit more intense. But at the end of the day, they both have a great view.
Are there any other options we should be aware of?
Oh, well, I've only been here a day myself. I don't really know where everything is yet.
Well, then let's order room service and hit the pool. I'll go get my swimsuit.
Interest you gentlemen in a little jog down the beach? We also do personal training and sports massage. The spa is holding a poolside special.
I might pump some iron later.
I'm gonna get back to my wife.
¿Estás loco?
Deep tissue massage, senor? Or I have a training session available at 4 if you're interested.
Oh, fine, thank you. Mamá, tengo hambre. Voy a comer algo, ¿está bien?
Bueno, pero no te tardes, por favor. No te tardes. Kids, I watched that one like a hawk. Never kissed a boy. I intend to keep it that way. Until... Mateo, cásate del agua, mi amor. Tienes mucho tiempo ahí.
Sí, mamá.
Do you have children?
Oh, I think it's a little too early to be talking about children, but I remember when I was a teenager, and...
What about when you were a teenager?
Oh, don't you wish you knew?
My husband and I, we spent our honeymoon in a cabin in the Andes. No running water, and just a fireplace for heat. One of the best weeks of my life.
How'd you know it was our honeymoon?
Well...
Is your husband here with you?
No, unfortunately. He had business. Excuse me.
This is for you.
This is my husband's wedding ring.
That's right.
Who are you?
Mrs. Roca, your family and you are in danger. We need to get you out of here.
Danger? What danger?
There are people watching you, very dangerous people your husband was connected to.
For all I know, you stole this ring from my husband. I'm calling the
No,
police.
if you do that, you and your children will be killed. Go for a training session at 4 o'clock. Ask for a massage first. My associate will give you a code word. That word is evergreen. He will. And then he got drunk on our wedding night. Can you believe it? Our wedding night.
Didn't stop him, though.
Where's the bathroom? The bathroom. Baño.
Listen, you don't want to do this, Mrs. Roca. Think about your family. 4 o'clock at the spot. Evergreen.
I'm sorry, I'm drunk. I'm sorry.
Señorita, ¿me puede mandar unas toallas, por favor, a mi habitación? Número 19.
Por supuesto, inmediatamente.
Gracias.
for it. Relax.
All right.
Now. You okay?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. I am so sorry.
My wife, whom I rarely let drive.
Are you hurt?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
I don't do this. I mean, I drive all the time, but I never.
Haven't done it.
We may have kissed your Jaguar, but I have to check my oil.
Let me check to see if everything's all right. Oh, Lord, your coffee spilled. I have to clean this up.
Oh, whatever makes you comfortable.
Oh, survival of the finest.
What kind is it?
Well, you may not have heard of it. Sine qua non.
Kidding me. I've been trying to get on their mailing list for years.
Really?
Everything's all right. I can't believe I did this.
You know what? For your troubles.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
A poker face. Well, this is amazing.
Yes, it is. Well, nothing a little paint and $20,000 wouldn't fix.
Oh, no, 20?
No. He's kidding. It's okay. I can afford a Jaguar. I can afford to fix it.
I'll be handling the cost. You'll be handling the guilt. I tell you what. I'm going to call my business manager, and I'm going to have him messenger you a check today. You give me a call if it's not enough.
All right. Here's my card as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Registration, AAA, deposit slips, personal account.
Whose?
Just his.
So he has a bank account.
Jonas, husbands and wives generally share the same account. Sometimes women have their own little things we buy, but a man, a rich man, having his own account?
Doesn't move me.
It surely is of interest to me.
Okay, Ella's asleep. Lucas hauled his ass to school on time and fed. How do you do it?
Oldest of 8, you learn fast.
8? I bet you can't tell me their birthdays.
I tell you in order. You let me clean your office the next time you take a break. We don't have to call hazmat.
How will I know you're telling the truth?
Trust, Mr. Reed. Makes the world go round.
You're on.
October 11th, December 23rd, November 3rd.
Okay, you win. Really is a sty, isn't it? You this big a neat freak at home?
I have time to keep the apartment neat, my husband being gone. And Bob's my best friend.
If Mary had gone so much, if my best friend wasn't here, I'd be lost.
Who's your best friend?
My boss. His accountant.
Numbers are my downfall.
Well, numbers are my strength.
All right, what's that show?
That's what's going out, what's coming in, net percentage of invested, taxable income on.
All right. You're already past me.
But it's Greek to you?
Greek or some other language not yet invented. I'm going to take off.
Okay. Drive safely. Hey, Kim. I'm going to work at home tomorrow afternoon. We'll take Ella to the park. You can come in and exterminate.
Sir, Mr. Gillen's meeting is just letting out, so he'll be with you in a minute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Jonas Beckett, Aerodyne Alliance, maker of fine parts and appointments for private aviation.
The man who does his research.
A man who has others do my research. Is that for me?
But just for the love of it. In my opinion, even slightly better than the poker face.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Why don't you come to my office?
Oh, and brought this check for you. It's a bit more than the estimate, but I wanted to deliver it in person and
And sweeten the pot with another bottle of wine.
Why would I do that?
because you're a man who's done his research.
You purchased a Cessna Citation 10 in 2005, updated avionics in 2006. A man might consider an enhanced interior, fine Circassian walnut. And I have my own studio in Italy to do the leather.
Can you get me on the sine qua non list?
I'll make a phone call.
Bingo.
Come in.
Hello, Mrs. Roca. How are you?
I've been better.
Well, let's see what we can do about relieving that stress, shall we? Is there a particular aromatherapy oil you'd prefer? We have eucalyptus, spearmint, blackcurrant, vanilla, or evergreen. Excuse me, Senor Ocupado.
Dispense.
That was one of them.
I don't understand.
Your husband did some work for some very bad people.
Where is he now?
I'm afraid he's very sick. He's been exposed.
No, that can't be.
Look, there's going to be an attack. You and your family are being used as collateral to make sure your husband doesn't talk. These people will kill you if we don't get you out. Do you understand?
What do you want me to do?
I want you to get your family ready to leave. Leave your luggage. 11 o'clock. If anyone asks where you're going, tell them you're going on a nighttime boat tour. I need you to tell me something that only you and your husband would know.
I have a message from your wife, Calle Espinosa. Does that mean anything to you?
The street we lived on before we were married. Her parents didn't approve.
I'm gonna get your family out safe, but I can't afford to wait. I just spoke to the doctors. You're not gonna make it long enough for me to get them back here.
Then you better tell your people to move faster.
Dr. Roca, we're running out of time.
You put my family in danger. And until I know they are safe.
You better fix it. You hear me?
5 to 200.
Fix it!
How do you spend your life waiting for a phone call?
It's a gift. Sometimes they don't call.
What's plan B?
Won't need one.
Jonas,
Mm-hmm.
where do you hide something in a house when you don't want it found?
You mean other than a safe?
Yes.
Closet, desk, freezer.
Think like a woman.
Medicine cabinet.
Because a medicine cabinet is like a diary. It's your life story, and everybody knows it's private.
It ain't gonna answer itself.
Aerodyne Alliance. Of course, I remember you. I doubt that your car will forget about me. My husband's in a meeting. Can I be of help? I'll check my husband's schedule and get back to you. We thank you for the invitation. Dinner, their house, tonight.
You best start putting on your war paint.
Mrs. Roca.
Senior Summers. Richard Summers?
That's right. What's this about?
Just a routine check of your paperwork. Please, take a seat. Tell me, Mr. Summers, what were you discussing with Mrs. Roca?
Why do you ask?
You may assume I asked because I want to know. What were you discussing?
She asked me about San Diego, which is where I'm from, and it's just the usual small talk. Why do you ask?
Mr. Bernal, los papeles están en orden. Te la pena la cita.
How long till someone finds them?
They already have.
What's going on?
Change your plans, you're leaving now.
You said 11.
What's your daughter? Let's go.
I don't know. I was taking a shower.
Mamá, ¿quiénes son ellos?
Where's your sister?
Se va a caminar con esos niños.
Where?
Mateo, where is Josefina?
Where is she? Over there.
Stay in the van and get down.
Get up, pistola! Put it down, drop your weapon.
Where are they taking her?
What's your name? Su nombre.
Gonzalo.
Gonzalo. Tienes tiempo para una llamada más en tu vida. ¿A quién le quieres hablar?
Mi madre.
Tú me ayudas, yo te ayudo.
No sé nada.
¿Quién te paga?
No nos mandan el dinero.
Daros más los faltos la niña. What are we gonna do with them?
Can't just leave them alone.
Can't split up either.
Looks like they just got a ticket to ride.
We got it. Let's go.
He's lying.
He's not. Yes, call his mother.
A toast to a man who is the newest member of the sine qua non mailing list.
No.
Just my way of showing appreciation for your self-control during unfortunate circumstances.
To beautiful women and to amazing wine.
And a venerable war wound in your car. Had I known you had a private plane, I'd have had Molly drive on the runway, not the street.
I'm not sure a fine bottle of wine would have soothed me in that case.
I imagine.
If you need anything, we can ring for it.
My apologies. I think I'm not feeling very well.
Oh, well, let me take the...
No, if you could just tell me where the bathroom is.
Oh, it's just that way.
If I need some privacy.
Oh, let me show you. Second door on your left. There's an intercom in the room if you want to call downstairs.
Thank you.
You know what? Let me take this opportunity to go and get a gift I have for you that I left in the car.
Well, I guess I'll just stay here with my friend.
Wine wasn't your thing. You could have asked for something else.
I was looking for the mouthwash that was freshening up.
Oh, I see. You'll note there is no mouthwash.
No. Mouthwash contains alcohol.
How smart are you?
Family history. My auntie drank. Couldn't have anything with alcohol in the house. But when she did have some, by accident or on purpose, there was...
hand abuse.
She was a hard drinker. Got hepatitis B. Always had to have her vitamins, B1, folic acid.
You're very observant and very smart.
She didn't have scotch on hand.
I keep it as a reminder, a temptation I can resist. Are you going to turn into your Aunt Molly? I mean, if you had a headache, there was aspirin. If you're nauseous, there's a bottle of antiemetics, cramps, muscle relaxants. But the only thing that I saw you holding was liquor.
I don't drink very often.
Maybe 3 glasses of wine at dinner, 2 before, and now you're holding scotch.
I was checking out the medicine cabinet.
Molly, admitting you have a problem is nothing to be ashamed of.
I don't have a problem.
That's what I said.
No. I don't have a problem.
I'll be sober 10 years next month. I can help you if you want. Will you let me help you, Molly?
You got lost.
Not a chance. Not with this in hand.
Shut up the truth. 61. How am I going to top this?
Dress up that little airplane of yours the way she deserves.
Stay with them. Anybody doesn't know the words God bless America, shoot them up.
Pop guns versus cannons.
Get the gun, it's a shooter. Go see if he's got backup. Confident you can disconvenience us?
Reach out and talk to someone.
They're diver.
We're all good.
Let's move in.
Hold on. I got a window here. Let me put eyes on it.
No sign of your girl.
I killed 3 hostiles inside.
There could be more you don't see.
Let's get us a little shock and awe.
Where's my daughter? Where's Josefina? Find her, I promise. Right now we need the van. What for? Just stay with me and stay down.
The girl.
We're gonna get you out of there. Hold on.
I know someone was trying to get free. The water started running.
Josephina, is that your name? Okay, you're gonna be all right. Your mother and brother, they're here waiting for you.
My mother's here.
Yes. Calm down. Calm down, all right? Tumbler locks.
We just shot the only people in the accommodation.
Send Red Cap down here with the mother. Try and shut off the water supply. And see if you can find a hacksaw. Okay, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right, okay? Focus on me. It's okay. Hurry up!
Listen, can you move your toes? Move your toes, okay? Can you feel me squeezing your hand? No, you're not. You're nice and warm. You're on a beach with your friends and family, and you're having a great time. Stay awake. You hear me? Keep your eyes open. Dive diver, how we doing on that water line?
No go. Trust the time. The bow wheel snapped.
Did you find your saw?
Nothing. Place is empty.
All right, remember that place we saw about a quarter-mile back with the lights on?
Go. You two in case someone decides to be uncooperative.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Despierta, Candy, despierta.
Hola. Ayúdame, por favor. Auxilio.
Hola.
Váyanse de aquí.
Necesito una sierra.
sierra para metadas.
No voy a dejar que dos estafadores me roben.
There is a girl drowning.
Papá, no. No.
Ah,
Mira. ¿Ah? ¿Ah? No, Steve. No, Steve. Trade.
See. See. My ring for your hacksaw. Sierra.
Huh? See?
You need to get back to work when I leave?
Got to.
You have your best friend to thank for that?
There's a cost to everything.
When I was 12, my sister stole $4 from a roll of cash my dad kept on the dresser.
What'd you do?
I convinced myself it was for her own good, and I told on her.
And?
And to this day, almost 20 years later, she doesn't talk to me.
Cover for someone, you take a hit. Don't cover, you pay a different price.
Who would you cover for?
Did you cover for Bob?
Depends on what he did, who he did it with, why it was done. If he lied for a good reason.
Is there ever a good reason to lie?
I think so. Yes. For a greater purpose. Don't you think so?
I'm an accountant. Probably not the best thing to ask me.
So you'd lie.
Right circumstances, sure. It's a personal thing.
Cover for Marion and the children?
Like you and your husband.
Lie for a stranger?
Probably not.
Lie for your best friend?
He's been very good to me. Would you lie for me?
You're my boss. I don't want to get fired now, do I? It's 1 a.m. Thank you for a lovely and unexpected evening.
Don't go.
I couldn't lie about that.
I'm lonely. You're lonely. It's trouble enough. Let's leave it there.
Good night.
What's he like?
He's got 3 knives. I don't know, he plays on the rugby team.
Yeah, you like him? You want to see him again? Come on. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Yes, you can.
Dr. Oka, your wife and son are safe. But we were unable to rescue your daughter.
You lied to me. You said you saved my family.
Dr. Oka.
How did she die?
Her captors were holding her in a well. Filling up with water when people did everything they could. Dr. Roca, if you don't tell me where this weapon is, the filth that killed your daughter when, you want to hurt them? There's only one way. Tell me what I need to know. We intercepted the filtration system as it came off the ship. We got it. You accused me earlier of lying to you, Doctor. You were right. Your daughter's alive. She's on her way back here with your wife and son. They're all alive. Who hired you? Who's behind this?
All I had was a name.
look like?
A voice on the phone. I never saw him. Nobody knows.
All right. Didn't find anything in the photos we sent.
Who's they?
Don't know. Gave the photos to Kayla, and she gave them to Tom, and Tom gave them to whoever he gave them to. But we did find out one thing, though.
What?
Something I've known for years. I have a very smart wife.
Well, I think there's still something there.
Game over.
You're demoting me.
Being my wife is a demotion?
Half an hour ago, I was your partner.
Last lesson, baby. When a mission is over, put it down. And this mission is over.
I got into his office. Nothing there. I stayed for dinner. We talked until 1 in the morning. I don't see anything suspicious. Colonel Ryan, my kids...
Your children are safe and in good hands, Mrs. Brown. They're better off there than they are here. You rangered up, and I thank you. If nothing's there, nothing's there. Ms. Gerhardt?
Kids don't cough up information on their parents. I felt like a little sneak, just digging through their backpacks, waiting until they left the room, and I don't...
And the good news is, Mrs. Gerhardt, that task is over.
But the lying isn't.
I think that we should...
Mrs. Lane, I thank you for your work. Stand down. Is there anything else?
I really think...
We will be in touch.
Thank you.
This is hard for me. I'm nervous. I don't think I would have come here on my own, but I'm here now. I'm here today because of a new friend who saw something in me. Well, a few things. She saw I was of value, and I'm still working on buying into that one. And she saw I had a problem. And I hope with her help and yours, I hope I can. My name is Molly, and I'm an alcoholic.